once again, we had a matchup where people were disappointed with the Philadelphia Eagles, this side being the defense. And they had no idea that Bryce Young, he's been playing a lot better than he was to begin the year. Coming off a bench, and he truly seemed to learn from it. And he had a new aggressiveness and vigor about himself. And it wasn't just an empty threat. He made good on the scrambling and outside the pocket, naked boots, rolling pocket type play. And he was quite dangerous with that, in that regard. And especially when he was targeting Adam Thielen. But defense, they made some nice adjustments, and they were able to do enough to dazzle him, or say frazzle him, sorry. And shout out to Vic Fangio for putting together that concerted effort to corral him and to frustrate him. Anyways, let's get into it and see how they did it. What's up, it's your boy Centron. Come back at you with another analysis video, and kid you not, that's my real name. Eagles Panthers film review, takeaways on defense. So analyzing Philadelphia Eagles defensive performance from the Week 14 win over the Carolina Panthers. 9 straight. Don't let them distract you from the mission. The media, the haters, the fans that claim to be fans that really on the low hate Jalen Hurts. But anyways, let's get into it. This one here. This is Brandon Graham. He's not in there. We miss his outside versatility, but Josh Sweat, he's not going to give us the same quality of snaps. But it is encouraging to have a guy like Jalen Carter. I mean, I don't know where we'd be as a defense if he wasn't keying us, if he wasn't a guy who showed up in his second year, improved upon his first year, chiefly his conditioning, and I mean just has elevated his play. Consistency here. Look at him just, bam, swim, knock the hell out of Bryce Young, but he makes that play. And, Sweat here, no, that's not Sweat. I don't know who that is bursting through the line, but Sweat on the inside here, not giving a lot, like Brandon Graham would. He just has an innate ability to do D tackles dirty. But Milton Williams, that makes sense because he has played with such a burst this season, which is crazy. Him and Jalen Carter nearly twinning back there. You know what I'm saying? Just wild. Another underrated defender that, hopefully we can keep a hold of him, but if we can't, then, we're going to go with Moro Ojomo. I get it because he's going to command some, some money, some top dollar in the offseason. And, he's going to get his due. All right, C.J. Gardner-Johnson here. So playing half, quarter. So he's playing this area of the field in a quarter, half, and he's playing half of the field. And he's playing quarter. I think he's also playing quarter. So, or he could just be playing the shallow area. Anyways, it's beautiful. Or he could be playing man. I don't know. It's just a hybrid coverage. I believe it is. But you see C.J. Gardner-Johnson, bam! When you see there's no deep offensive guy going into his area, he lets it loose and just lays it the fuck out, man. He was hitting so hard that he knocked himself out of this contest, not once, but twice, but came back each time, you know what I'm saying? So, he's such a, key piece, tone setter, and he goes on to get an interception, made a lot of big plays in this game. All right, Zach Bond, man. Pressure on 3rd and 7. We struggled in this area a lot. In this game, we were, I think, they let them go, like, I think 7 or 8, third downs converted out of, like, 15, which is horrible for us, with those numbers allowed. But this play, they were able to get, in there. Bond times it perfectly. Almost, does give them a free play. I think he did later in the game, but he was able to get, in there in second. I think, was he going up against an offensive lineman? I mean, yeah, he might have gone underneath this guy here, this guard. And, he's a solid guard, too. But Zach Bond just, number 68. You can't see it. It's kind of low, but he, he uses the length of his arms and just rolls under him and gets to Bryce Young. I mean, just beautiful work, man. where would our defense be without him at the second level? Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, just we have impact players, several, at all three levels, and just it's a beauty. When we were still depleted last year, old, slow, exhausted, night and day difference, man, on defense. Right here, let's see. Adam Thielen just taking weird team to school. Let's see, just eye discipline. He hit him with that wheel route, and that's deadly. I think he's here. Thielen just comes out, sails it out, in and up. And Cooper just chasing. He used to chasing and playing off of people in the routes. He knew he had been had, and he's gonna watch his tape and get better. So let's see. But his jam at the line, I don't think he was able to knock him. Yeah, he wasn't able to knock him off that route. And that's a tough route to defend. But having better coverage, being a little bit more sticky. I mean, that stem at the top. I mean, just that's tough, man. Adam Thielen is a veteran, and I'm glad he gave him that work though, so he can get better and improve from that. Easily, yeah, I would say his worst game that he's had as of yet. Jalen Carter, man. It's just crazy. Like the Ravens game, he's playing football out there by himself. Everybody else is at the line holding up and gapping. He's up there slapping, tapping the back of this man's dome. Pause. But yeah, he just swims, just makes him look like a fool, and then doesn't give Chuba yeah, he's Chuba. Chuba Hubbard, yeah, he is Chuba Hubbard, a chance. He just gets there so fast that Chuba doesn't really have time. He just gets the ball, so he doesn't have time to make a move. Whereas you see Moro Jomo later in the game. No, it's not Moro Jomo. Booker, he spins off him because he's already let him make a move. But, you don't anticipate a guy doing you like that, but he did him quite dirty. All right, let's see. This one, C.J. Gardner-Johnson just got crashed out on that. That's your dude. He's a little late. He's playing a little too far off. Yeah, because he had time to look that in and go into the end zone. So Vic was pissed in the booth when he saw that one, but we just didn't play it right and play with the right leverage, right angle, right discipline, right aggressiveness. All right, interception. Let's see here. Yeah, I love how Vic was doing these guys, dropping our edge rushers, and then I think we got interior pressure, so we using that the whip concept. So replacing guys in the rush and in the interior, and some of the most difficult pressure for a quarterback to defeat, and especially when they're replacing guys, which we did. So you see the edges here, they get under and then drop underneath the underneath stuff. So taking it away, short stuff. So he kind of just panics, throws that deep. C.J. Gardner-Johnson just Johnny on the spot, getting that ball there, but it's like the second pick he's had off of that type of play, just beautiful. And he gave a touchdown, but he took away the ball there. So kind of balancing the scales. He giveth and he taketh away. And during this 9-game winning stretch, he has played much better than he gave up a touchdown each of the first 4 games. We weren't playing very good. We weren't playing very in sync. We weren't trusting our eyes. We weren't we were reading instead of just reacting. So it's been night and day, diametrically opposed with this defense in the not during the 9-game winning streak versus the way we started earlier. All right, a good play by Jalen Carter on 4th down. Yeah, just again, Jalen Carter, doing special things. But I'll point out the point I'm going to make later with this. But even then, he bats the ball down or bats it in the air. Thielen, the concentration of this guy, man, crazy. I love the coaching on the sideline, Christian Parker telling Q, you got to play that more aggressive. The ball's in the air, everything's a go. You can after the ball gets tipped, you can push the receiver down. you can just, everything short of, fouling him, grabbing his face mask, is fair play. So you got, situational awareness. He'll get that, as he goes along, in years, and as well as this year. But you know, especially the basics, you got that covered. But it's about the extra things that make you special. All right, let's see here. Moro Jomo. Yeah, just the hustle. This reminds me of a play I'll get to later. I think it was the Tampa Bay Bucks game, or I forget which game. So you see Moro Jomo here. He's on the line, away from the play. He could have just stopped running right there, but they're pursuing. He over pursues. Bam! He's right there to clean up. So, and it, by no fault of his own, he's fast flowing, pursuing. So I appreciate that. But with Moro Jomo's girth and his size, he was able to stop that, from being a touchdown there. I think he might have gotten it anyway, but for the meantime, he was able to gut it out and hold him down, hold him off, and that's huge. Kobe Dean had a similar play. I forget which game it was, but he was hustling. Could have just counted as a loss, but because he did, they were like a yard or a yard and a half or 2 yards shy of the first down, because every inch on the football field counts, and you never know when it might. Your effort might pay off like that. All right, let's see. Criticizing the defense. Yeah, Sweat not bringing them down. This was like, there were potentially 3 sacks in this play. So let's look at it. Those 2 guys missing, that guy missing, and that third guy. So I mean, that's 4 chances they had at 4 cracks they had at Bryce Young. And he gets the ball downfield, which is terrible because he's in the end zone. You sack him, you get the ball back, and you get 2 points, for your offense. Man, I hope that our rush lane integrity, we're able to help Russell Wilson fall into sacks, other guys' laps, as we've seen in previous weeks. But, Bryce Young isn't the most elusive. He isn't chopped liver, but, he shouldn't be making us like fools out there, especially at his size, and allowing him to use the momentum against us. Just got to have better discipline, better pass rush lane integrity. Right, Alex Hunt, not special at this point. Rushing quarterback, he's kind of, just average, but rookie, he's learning. But one thing I do like is his coverage ability, dropping into space, his comfortability as a former safety and a newly minted edge rusher. Man, look at him here. Pursue, bam! Just, makes it out of space and gets Bryce Young down, who's, been quite elusive, but this time, a no-go. And then, blitzing the hell out of Bryce Young. Look, I get it. I like that, it's being aggressive, but I feel like we should have been able to, hold off on some of those blitzes and just, trust our guys in man coverage. So because he blitzed there, Tristan McCullum wasn't able to play over the top. He had to play, give up a lot of his leverage, and him one-on-one with the receiver in space, especially a guy like Thielen, excellent route runner. I'm going to trust the receiver to make that play, and he did. Like I said, I would want us to play less aggressive, but it's funny, yeah. I really I don't think it's Vic. I think, a lot of calls go over the defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator's head, and they want, a mouthpiece like Nick Sirianni to tell them what to do and when to do it. And some of that is going to compromise your offense or defense. Let's see, another blitz. But this one, it could have gotten hurt as well. So you see at the bottom, there's Slay here. Number 2, guesses wrong. He thinks it's an outside pattern. Maybe like a post and, well, not a post, sorry, a corner route. And, he gets flipped over. Fortunately enough, Leggett, drops it. But that could have been, pretty much game over for us. And he's running simple routes, so, he's around that, that complicated route tree feel like, Slade should have been able to key that. Okay, he's going here. He's going, and I get it that he would think that it's the corner because, that's where things lean. But they got him. They got him. And then here he makes up for it, by following Thielen all across the formation. Running with him. Speeds up at the last second. Knocks that ball out. I mean, that was a crucial play. If he doesn't, keep tracking Thielen, he might have been able to run up the sideline. I think it might have been man coverage at that point. Yeah. He gets that. He gets, a hell of a lot more yards. Gets the first down. And, they're, have a chance to steal a game from us. But shout out to him and shout out to the guys for paying attention. And, it was closer than expected, but we still did very well against an upstart team, the team that's been, really close to beating the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buccaneers as well. So, don't sleep on them. But anyways, we'll get up out of here on that note. But hey, I know the truth that you're not even watching though, but it's all good because I love making these videos and I love talking about the freaking stinking Philadelphia Eagles, who I do love. But anyways, we're trying to do this officially, but as always, it's fly, Eagles, fly, and let's motherfucking go. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like. Thanks for watching. Check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.